Hello, we're going to be using edit mode in this video. I'm going to be showing you how to use edit mode, why it's so useful, and stuff like that. Okay, so when you're in Blender, just open a new general file, and let's get into edit mode. But before that, okay, let's get into edit mode. So how do you get in? Well, in Blender there's a lot of ways to do things, but as I was about to do, the first way to get into edit mode is if you go up here where my mouse is, and you go where my cursor is, and you go where it says object mode, and you click it, a drop down should appear, and click on edit mode, and you'll be in edit mode. Now another way to do this is if you go into the modeling tab up here. In layout right now, and if you want to go into modeling, same thing. And another way, which is preferred by most people actually, is to hit tab and then tab again, and it'll bring you back. Yeah. So now that we're in edit mode, what can we do? Right, there's dots where the edges, where the corners are, and and I can click on them and select them. So we can actually move these dots around. They're called vertices, right? Because that's how geometry works. So they're called vertices. It's singular. It's called vertex, and two or more are called vertices. So if I click on this vertex, I'll select it, and remember when we use transforms, we could move, rotate, and scale with them? It's the same thing with vertices, right? We can do G to move, like this, and that, and that's not a very pleasant shape. And you can do R to rotate. If I shift, select this one too, I can do that. And of course you can scale also. So I'm gonna undo that because that doesn't look very nice, and I'm going to use edges and faces. So now when we click on the vertex, it's a singular vertex. Now if we click on the vertex here, right, we're clicking on two vertices. But if I want to make an edge, I click on one vertex and then another vertex next to it. Shift, click, and yeah, I have an edge. That's an edge, And if you hold 4 like this, that's a face. Now if you want to select vertices, we are in vertex select mode, and that's the best mode for selecting, vertices. If you go up here in the top left corner, and you can click on edge select, now you can select on edges. Pretty cool. Now you can do the exact same thing if you're working with edges a lot. You can save some time by not having to click both vertices. And you can go into face select mode, and then you can, select faces like that with just one tap. And let's see if I can make any good shapes. A trapezoid. No, let's actually see. You can do scale only on the Y. There. It's a pyramid now. See what I mean? There's a lot of cool shapes you can make with this. Now, if you want to use more than one of these at a time, which some people actually do like to use, you can click on any vertex select mode or any one, and you can shift, click on another one, and then shift, click on the other one. So now I can select a face, an edge, and just a vertex, all with one click. So that's pretty cool. but sometimes it's a bit hard, so hard to click them, so yeah. And there are shortcut keys for this. It's one for, okay, if I go into one for vertex select mode, 2 for edge select mode, and 3 for face select mode. Now, if you have emulate numpad on, which is a feature you can turn on, then this will not work. But if you don't have emulate numpad and you have a number pad on your keyboard you like to use, then this will work just fine. If you don't know what emulate numpad is, then you don't need to worry about it. You probably don't have it on then. Okay, so now, wow, what can we actually make with transforms? With this thing, the edit mode, and yeah, edit mode. Right, so let's just show you a quick example. Like, you can make lots of stuff. I might put some stuff on screen right now, but let's just make a new general file, and don't save that. Let's make okay, oh, I told you something. We can make an apple, kind of. So let me show you how we're going to do that. We can delete this cube, right? Let's add in a sphere. If I can find, okay, mesh, sphere, my bad. Let's go into edit mode real quick with tab. And apples are imperfect, you know, they have bumps. So now let's try making a bump, right? That's more of a spike, okay? You can try to smooth it out with this, right? Well, it's not looking very good, and to get it good, it would take a long time. So thankfully, there's a tool in Blender called proportional editing, and the shortcut for this is O. Yeah, but let me just try on this tool again. Oops. Yeah, O. And now if I select this vertex, so it's already selected, and I do G to move, there's it affects all the other ones around it. And there's this circle here, like here, and if you scroll up or down, it will change how large the circle is. So I'm just gonna make it around that big. It doesn't look very organic to me. There we go. Just try making bumps all around. Imperfect. Make some imperfection is perfection. Yeah, quoted by me. Imperfection. It's fine. So yeah, let's make one along the down here. I'm just gonna speed this up. Oops. I'm just gonna speed this up. You can do this yourself too. It just goes to show how useful edit mode is. So many things. And I think that's good for now. Now, you know what I'm gonna do? Mango. That's a cool shape we can make. Let's get in a UV sphere. Let's just in the object mode. Let's just move it on the y-axis a bit here. Now we can do number pad dot or view frame selected while this is selected to shift our focus on this, like view frame selected. Right, same thing. And mangoes actually are more like this, and you take this part, and here we go, we'll make this smaller. And there we go. Actually, yeah. Maybe we can make a banana too. A lot of useful things with proportional editing in edit mode. Now don't get me wrong, proportional editing is not the only useful thing in edit mode. There's lots of other stuff you can do, but just working with the geometry and stuff like that. So yeah, this is not it to edit mode. This is not the only thing you can do. It's not what it's really about. But it's a pretty useful way to use it. Okay, we gotta make this big. And okay, you know what? This looks horrible. I'm just gonna delete that. Oh. Delete that. Add in a new one. I'm going to move it here along the Y. Again, number by dot or frame select, whatever you choose. Then let's do that. And let's do that. And let's just do this again. This dumb stuff. Honestly, that's mango enough for me, but so can do that. Looks like a flat mango. It's a flat. Yeah, I think we could do it a bit. Nope. No, this is mango enough. Alright. That looks like a mango to me. Yes. And it's a bowl of fruits. No. Now again, this isn't perfect really. But we can color it up because that's what I like to do. Even if so we can just select that apple, make it red. Do exactly what I'm doing if you yeah. Looks more like a banana actually. Let's make it a bit more orange. That looks like bread. It's not a very good mango. Yeah, it's a bread mango. There we go, that's kind of the color I'm looking for. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you find it useful actually. Because edit mode is useful. And if you know how to use it, even this little of edit mode, like literally just moving around vertices with this tool, I think that's you can do a lot more stuff than you could without that. Like you can make it organic shapes like this. So again, I hope you found this useful, and bye bye.